91, Nick Battista. Nick joined us. He's another guy, came up with Adam. He claimed, I don't think he played, there's some sketchy if he played ninth grade or not, I'm not really sure. I don't remember him on the ninth grade team. But he came and joined us, and you know, in the beginning he was, you know, he had some injuries and some things, and we weren't really sure what to make of him. He went up into Lebanon Valley and really jumped in and did some things, and we got to see what kind of athlete he is and how dedicated he is and what a good guy he is. And I think his teammates learned to rely on him. He started to believe in the program, and he got more and more involved in the game. He was part of that group with Adam and Cody and Jake and Carter. They were backbones of some of the special teams, but we used Nick in a lot of the nickel situations. And that first half of the Perkiomen Valley game, we played a lot of Nick was called on to play quite a bit. We did quite well. The second half of Downingtown West, when we put them out of their misery, that was Nick out there, almost intercepting the ball, but running around, knocking people down, doing the things he liked. The same thing I want to say with Adam. I mean, it was great having Nick on the team. My only regret was he didn't join us earlier. You win with people. You win with good people. Nick's a good person. I think he has respect from the teammates. They seem to enjoy being around him. He enjoyed being around them. I think that he and Adam have kind of learned what I've talked about. Football's unique. I don't say it's the best sport that ever lived, but it's different because you don't have a club team and an AAU team, a super duper club team, all those other teams that everyone has in every sport. You only play 10 games. You don't have a spring season, a fall season, you know, a super duper season. You just have 10 times to go out there with your best friends. And I think Nick embraced it. I don't know what he expected to begin with, but I can see that he really enjoyed it towards, you know, once we got into it, and he was a key cog to our success. And always willing to learn, always willing to be involved. That's all we can ask for. 91, Nick Battista.
Just like Coach Matt said, coming back and playing football my senior year, I didn't really know what to expect. All the lifting and everything that we did during the summer, in the two-a-days, and all the work that we just put in throughout the season, I really began to question myself, what I got myself into, and why I put myself through all this torture. But after the first game against Frankfurt, I realized that the next 12 weeks were going to be some of the best of my high school career. Looking back, I cherish everything from the time I got to go on the field and play side by side with my brothers, to every rep during practice. And believe it or not, even the tempo runs and bear crawls Coach Wasser had us do after practice. With that being said, I would like to thank my parents for all their support and everything they've done for me throughout the season. I'd also like to thank all the coaches, but especially Coach Matt and Coach Bennett, for all their opportunities they gave me to be able to play the greatest sport known to man. And a special thanks to all the players who are more than just teammates to me. They were like a second family and the greatest group of guys that I know. And a message for those who get to play again next year. I know you've heard all of us seniors and all the coaches say this at some point, but cherish every time you get to go out and put on those pads, lift after school and during the summer, and all the hard work you put into being a Downingtown football player. Because before you know it, you'll be standing where I'm standing, saying the same thing to the ones who will fill your shoes. Thank you.